okay, minus 4b here. And then you can say 12 divided by 4, which you get is 3. 3 multiplied by 1a, and then the answer here is plus 3a. Plus 3a. From there now, you're allowed to come here and simplify. You come here and simplify. That is 6a minus 4b plus 3a. So you take the like terms, and then you say the like terms here in this case are what? 6a minus, or 6a plus 3a. 6a plus 3a. And the answer is very simple. That one is 9a over 12. So the answer that is here is going to be 9 over 12. Sorry, 9a, I've not finished. 9a, but then this minus 4b does not have a partner, so you just continue putting it here, minus 4b over 12. That is our answer. So our answer is 9a minus 4b over 12. There we have simplified that. Now we go to another one. We put this one here. Put it down here. Yes. So simplify. And then I put these ones here. So these ones I want to move them here. Okay, so simplify a plus b over 2 plus b over 2 minus 2a minus b, 2a minus b over 3. You put that one below here. Okay, so you have to find the LCM of the denominator, that is 2 and 3. Now the LCM of 2 and 3 is definitely 6. So you put a 6 here. So you say 6 divided by 3. Okay, so you say 6 divided by 2. You get the answer is 3. And then you multiply 3 with whatever is inside there, the bracket. So this one here, I would urge you, this one, you put it into a bracket so that you can be able to solve it in a simpler way. So 3 multiplied by a plus b. That's the best way to do it so that you don't have any confusion. Okay, and then you have 6 divided by 3, you get the answer is 2. 6 divided by 3, you get the answer is 2. So here it is 2. You are going to multiply 2 by negative. Remember, there is negative here. This is a negative here. So you can decide to put the negative before 2 here. Okay, and then you can now remove this negative. So the negative, you put it here because the bracket is supposed to happen here and here. Okay, so what we want to say is, we say 6 divided by 3, we get the answer is 2, and then we put 2 outside of this bracket here. That's what I want to do here in this case. So this is 2a minus b. This one obviously is over 6 here. Now let's come down here and solve this one. This is equals to, you need to be very careful here. 3 multiplied by a, let me open some more fraction, another fraction here, so we can have our answer. Now 3 multiplied by a becomes 3a, and then I have 3 multiplied by b becomes plus 3b, and then I have negative 2 multiplied by 2a. Negative 2 multiplied by 2. Let me talk about that. Now, negative 2 multiplied by 2, I want to come here and show you the answer in your calculator. I'm hoping you have a calculator. Negative 2 multiplied by 2. The answer is negative 4. So negative number multiplied by a positive number, the answer is a negative number. So negative 2 multiplied by 2, the answer is negative 4a. 4a. And then negative 2 multiplied by negative b. Negative b here, if you see negative b, it is negative 1b. So let us see, when you multiply negative 2 times negative 1, what we get here? Negative 2 multiplied by negative, this is supposed to be, so negative 2 multiplied by, negative 2 multiplied by negative 1, not 1. I want to come here. Negative 2, negative 2 multiplied by negative 1. That is not giving the right thing. Good. Negative 2 multiplied by, into brackets, negative 1, and then I cross. The answer is 2. So negative multiplied by negative, the answer is positive. Okay? So negative 2 multiplied by negative b here, I can now remove the 1. The answer is going to be positive, this one here. So negative times negative is positive. Negative 2 times negative b, the answer is 2b. Don't forget everything here is over 6. Everything here is over 6. And then you can take the like terms here. You can take the like terms and put them together, and then I can put them in the brackets. So I can say 3a minus 4b. So here I'm going to have 3a minus 4b. 3a minus 4a. And then you can have another bracket here. And then I have, they take the b's, 3b plus 2b. Definitely it's over 6. Okay. So I enter here. So I say 3a minus 4a. What is 3 minus 4? 3 minus 4, the answer is negative 1. So it's going to be negative a. Okay. And then I have 3b plus 2b. The answer there is 5b. 5b. And then I am going to say over 6. So in short, let me enter here and then I put the right function. So 3a minus 4a, we have seen the answer is negative a. And then 3b plus 2b, the answer is plus 5. And then here you come, you say over 6. The answer is over 6. Or you can come here and write your answer as, you don't have to start with, you can start with 5 and then you follow with the other one. So you can start with 5, you can say 5 minus a, 5 minus a, all over 6. Those answers remain the same thing, as long as a is negative here and 5 is positive. That is what that statement down there means. So that is how you are able to simplify that. That's how you are able to simplify that. Now, finishing the last the part I want us to do today, because I don't want to take too much of the time. So what I am going to do is I'm going to give you some assignments. So on the TDS, I will attach some assignments. So I'll attach some assignments, then you can go do assignments. Then I can see how you are doing it, and then I can be able to get how you are understanding that. So let's go to what? Let's go to this. Then I see how you're going to solve this. 8x, you want to simplify. 8x minus 2y minus 2y, 8x minus 2y minus 2 minus that one, x. Is minus 2 minus 2.5 x minus 2.5 x minus 3y is equals to so 8x minus 2y minus 2.5 x minus 3y. Now, if you see numbers like this, I advise you, if you see 8x minus 2y, you should see them like this. Sorry. So if you see 8x imeandikwa namna hii, unaiandika tu 8x over 1. Okay? Minus, ukiona tu 2y imeandikwa kama whole number, you can write 2y over 1 like that. Then here minus 2.5 and here minus, ukiona 3y nayo unaandika 3y over 1. It makes inafanya hesabu yako inakuwa rahisi. So we can have all of it here. Okay, then you say equals here. So I can come here now, and then I can insert my working service, my service where I'm going to do my working. Okay, so I can say the LCM of 1 and the 1 and the 2 and 1, the LCM there is 2. So you start by finding the LCM there. You find the LCM is 2. And then you say 2 divided by 1, divide 2. 2 times 8x. So you're going to have 2. And then you open this bracket here. Here you're going 2 times 8x. You're going to get an answer here. And then 2 divided by 1, you get 2. Now you put a minus first because the bracket, I want to put the bracket here. This is why you should put the bracket here. Ndio usi confuse. Okay, so bracket iko hapa, so naweka minus kwanza. Si hapo hata, ni hapa. So I put a minus and then I put a bracket here. Inside there I have 2y. Okay. And then here 2 divided by 2, 1. 1 multiplied by 2 times 1. So this one is going to be like this. 1 multiplied by 2. And again 2 multiplied by 1. This is 2 and 1. So 2 divided by 2, 1. 1 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1. That's what we have here. And remember this one is x. We're going to kuandika hii hapa ni x. This one is x. So multiplied by 1, x. Itakuwa namna hiyo. And then finally I have 1, 2 divided by 1. 2 divided by 1 is 2. So I come here and I put this bracket here. I put this bracket here. So the bracket, I'm going to put it here. Okay, so this is 2 divided by 1, 2. So I have 2. No, so the 2 is outside the bracket because it's multiplying that. And inside here it's multiplying 3y. Outside here it's multiplying 3y. Let me space them so that we don't have confusion. Make a space up. Make a space up. Yes. So that you don't confuse. Yes. So 2 multiplied by 8x here. Let me have the answer here. Equals 2 multiplied by 8x. This one is 16. 16x. This is negative. When you see negative here in front of a bracket, you put 1 there. Yeah. So this is negative 1 multiplied by 2y. And that one gives us this. Negative 1 multiplied by 2y, it gives us negative 2y. Okay. Then I have 1 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1x. This one is plus 2x. Because 1 times 2 times 1 is 1. Okay, 2x. And then I have 2 multiplied by, was it 3y or negative 3y? I think hapa nimefanya the wrong thing hapa. This is negative 3. So there was a negative here. So there should be a negative here. So that I don't make any mistake. I would have made a mistake there. So I come here. Negative 2 multiplied by 3y, which is negative 6y. Negative 6y. So 2 times x, 8x, 16x. This is 1. Negative 1 times 2y, negative 2y. That is 1 times 2 times 1x, which is positive 2x. And then negative 2 times 3y is negative 6y all over 2. Okay, and then when you simplify here, you are going to take the like terms. Take the like terms together. The like terms together, so you're going to here have what? You're going to have 16x minus 2x. And then here you can have another bracket here. Remember, you're not multiplying, okay? You're not multiplying here, so don't confuse with that. Then the other one, you're going to have this is plus. This is not minus. This is plus. Plus 2x. Then here I have minus 2y minus 2y minus 6y all over 2. So I can simplify this by saying 16x plus 2x is 18x. Then I can say negative 2y minus 6y, negative 2 minus 6 is minus 8. So if you come here to your calculator and then you say minus 2 minus 6, the answer is minus 8. You are subtracting. So you get the answer as minus 8y. So in short, we can simply say our answer is like this. Is 18x minus 8y all over 2. That is going to be your answer. And these are the kind of things that I want you to do in the example that in the exercise that I'll give you, that you can do it, so they can see how well you're understanding this topic. Then finally, let me talk about like terms. Now, let me talk about 3a. Talk about 3a squared. I talk about 3a cubed. Let me first of all talk about this. Then we want to see whether they are like terms. Tunataka kuona like terms hapa. Okay. So 3a is found by 3 multiplied by a. Okay. 3b, okay, 3a squared, 3a squared, 3a squared is found by 3, and then you multiply 3 by a squared. I want you to understand this one very carefully here, very clearly. I want you to understand this. This means this is 3 multiplied by, now a squared. Let me talk about a squared alone. A squared means a multiplied by a. So in short, 3a squared means it is 3 multiplied by a multiplied by, it will be this. It is 3 multiplied by a multiplied by a. So I want to compare this 3a and I want to compare with 3a squared. So 3a squared, you can see there is only one a. But in 3a squared, there is 3 multiplied by a times a. Let's talk about 3a cubed here in this case. 3a cubed is 3 multiplied by a 3 times, multiplied by a, multiplied by a. So here it is a and a and a. So these cannot be like terms. 3a is not like terms with 3a squared, and 3a squared is not like terms with 3a cubed. Why? Because here there is only one a, 3 multiplied by a. This one is 3 multiplied by a multiplied by a. This one is 3 multiplied by a 3 times. So these, you should not confuse these ones as like terms. So I'm going to bring some numbers here, and then we can see whether we can compare whether they are, which ones are like terms and which ones are not like terms. So just a set of them here so that you can understand. So 3a, and then a comma, here I have 5a, and then I have 7a, and then I have 2a squared. Okay, this is the case that I want to show here. Not what I wanted, but there's no problem. So a squared, and then finally I have 10a. Now, we want to pick the one that is not like that. 3a is 3 multiplied by a. 5a is 5 multiplied by a. 7a is 7 multiplied by a. 2a is 2 multiplied by a multiplied by a. That means that 2a is equals to 2 multiplied by a multiplied by a. So you can see it is different from these others because all these others are multiplied by a single a. This one is multiplied by a squared, or a and a. So this one is different from these others. While we can say 3a, 5a, 7a, and 10a are like terms. So if you are adding, there's no way we would have added 2a squared because it is not like terms with the rest. M into power 5, m into power 5, don't want this one to be capital, m into power, m into power 5, okay, 5m, 5, m into power 3, m into power 5, 3m into power 5, 3m into power 5, and 11 m into power 5. So these ones should look like this. Okay, they should look like this. So let's see which ones are like terms, which ones are not. So m into power 5, m into power 5, this is what it means. It means, okay. It is m multiplied by itself, it is m multiplied by itself 5 times. So it is m multiplied by m multiplied by m multiplied by m multiplied by m. So it is m multiplied by itself 5 times. Now look at this m here. M into power 3 is m multiplied by itself 3 times. So this m into power 5 and this m into power 5 and 3m into power 5. 3m into power 5 means 3m into power 5 means 3 multiplied by m multiplied by m multiplied by m, that is 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 5. This is what 3 m into power 5 means. Okay. 11 m into power 5 means 11 multiplied by m, 11. So 11 m into power 5, in this case, if it was 11 m into power 5, let me just remove here. 11 m into power 5 means this one would have been like that. Okay. Yes. So it means now, in that regard, it means this is the only unlike terms. In your unlike terms peke yake. So that means 11 m into power 5, 3m into power 5, m into power 5 and m into power 5, they are like terms. And if I was to add them, this is what I would have gotten. If I was to add them together, this is what I would have gotten. So these are like terms. So this m, this means it is 1, and this also means it is 1. So you take 1 plus 1, 2 plus 3, which is 5. Okay. And then plus 11. So it makes it 16 m into power 5. That is, you would be able to add them. So we only add the like terms. That is what the answer would have been in this particular case here. This plus this 2 plus this 5 and then plus 11, 16. So that is how you would add them. I get to the second last case. A squared b, a squared b, a b, b a squared, b a squared, 5a squared b, 5a squared b, and then finally I have 6ba, 6ba. This is squared. So this one is also squared. This one is also squared. This one. So those ones we give them like that. So we come here. So a squared b, ab, ba squared, 5a squared b, and 6b. Now, a squared b means it is a, this one, the first one here. This a squared b is a multiplied by itself, then multiplied by b. AB, this here, okay? So let me come here and then I separate them. AB, it is a multiplied by b, okay? Now, ba squared means it is b multiplied by a multiplied by a. And then I do like that. 5a squared b means 5 multiplied by a multiplied by a multiplied by b. And finally, in this case, 6BA is 6 multiplied by B multiplied by B multiplied by A. Yes, so I'm trying to make them what that means. So A squared B is A squared times B. AB is A times B. BA is this B times A, and so on and so forth. So we want to pick the like terms. A squared B. Whatever is squared here is A. So anytime we see this one, if it is like this, it means coefficient taken 1. E coefficient taken 1. E coefficient taken 1. E taken 5. And this one is 6. So A squared B, A is the one that is squared. So this is the same as this. There's no difference between A squared B because it is, if I take these two, A squared B and 1 BA squared. Now B A squared, I want to show you that this is the same. And A squared B. I want to show you what this means. Now, let's say B is equals to 1, or A is equals to 1, and B is equals to 2. What would have said here? B multiplied by 1 times 1. That is 2 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 1. Let's compare it with A squared B. We have said A is equals to 1. So it is 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 2. The answer is still the same. So whether you say BA or AB, the answer is the same. As long as A is squared. So B multiplied by A squared is the same as A squared multiplied by B, because the answer is the same. So A squared B and B A squared is the same. And there's also like terms with 5A squared B, because what we want here is our A to be squared and B not to be squared. So we can simply say this, whatever I'm shading here in yellow, these are like terms and they can be added together. These are like terms. The answer in yellow. And the ones that I'm going to shade in a bluish color, they are also like terms. AB and 1AB and that's AB and 6BA, they are the same. So I'm going to give them the bluish color. This one, I like terms. Okay. So 6BA and 1AB are the same because AB and BA have no difference. So if there was addition sign among all of these, what I would have gotten is, this is what I would have gotten. If I was supposed to simplify by addition, this is what I would have gotten. So I would have come here and say, I would have come here and say equals, and then I enter here. This is 1 plus 1 plus 5. 1 plus 1 plus 5 is 1 plus 1 plus 5. So they give me the answer as 7. So I would have said 7 A squared B. That would have been the answer to the first simplified case. And then I would have come to the other case and I've said plus. Now then we have the ones in the blue, the bluish color, that is 1AB, 6BA. They mean the same thing because AB is A times B, which is the same as B times A. There's no difference there, like I've shown you here. So 1 plus 6 is 7. So it would have been 7AB. If you write AB or BA, there's no difference. So this is what you would have gotten if you have entered that. Now we come to the very last case. Here. I'm going to put it here. So let me come here now and say 2CD. I compare with the DC. I compare with the negative CD. C squared D. And then I insert this one here. This one is a fraction. Negative 3/4. Negative 3/4 C D. So you want to see which ones are like terms. CD, so CD here means it is C multiplied by D. So CD means C you multiply by D. And there's no difference with the DC. DC also means D you multiply by C. The answer is going to be the same. So CD and DC in multiplication, we don't mind the order. So CD is the same as DC. This one is negative. E equal 1, coefficient here is 1. And this one is negative 1, CD. Okay. This one is 1, C squared D. And this one is just 3/4, but still CD. This is the one that is different. Why? Because C is not single. You can see here C is single. It's not multiplied by itself more than one time. So here C, 1 C squared D, yeah, C squared D, this. It means C multiplied by itself, then multiplied by D. So it makes it different from all these others. So we can say here in short or in simple terms that is this is unlike terms, but all the others are like terms. 2CD, 1DC, negative 1CD, and 3/4 CD. All those are like terms, and this is unlike term. So you need to understand that so that you can be able to move on. And this is where I wanted us to end today. So I will just go, you will go to on ZBS platform, and then I will give you an assignment. I will send an assignment immediately. And then from there, you can now, from there now we can continue next week. Remember I showed you my number. I told you to text me on that number so that you can communicate on that line. Then you can continue from there. So yes, I think I have your number, so we will communicate. Delay 20. Then if other people come to the class, we will be able to see how we are going to help them. So this class, let's end this class right now. So in the meantime, just after 5 minutes, go and ZBS. I will have attached your assignments. You do assignments. I'll give you instruction now to do the assignment, and then I can know where you have understood and where you have not, so you can move on from there. So thank you for attending the class. We will be talking more. So yes, see you next week, and I hope you